In the Survivor Series WarGames 2024 match, instead of a 4vs4 battle, we're expecting a 5vs5 showdown featuring Bloodline versus Bloodline. The question now is, who will be the fifth members of both teams? Just like OG Bloodline has its wise man, Paul Heyman, the new Bloodline could also have a wise man. But the question is, who will it be? Let's dive into this in the video. Before we go into details, please make sure to like and subscribe. Your support is much needed. Thanks for your kindness and support. So as we were saying about the Bloodline Civil War match, you've probably heard that a 4vs4 match was expected at the Survivor Series, but now reports are emerging that it will actually be a 5vs5 match. If we look at both teams, OG Bloodline will include Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn, while the new Bloodline will consist of Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. Now, the question arises, who will be the fifth members for these teams? Let's start with the new Bloodline. As for their fifth member, the strongest candidate is none other than The Rock himself. The Rock is a huge adversary and could very well take the field against the OG Bloodline and join the new Bloodline as its fifth member. However, if WWE decides not to bring The Rock into the ring just yet, then they're likely planning to introduce another wrestler instead. If The Rock doesn't step in, there are two other names who could potentially join the new Bloodline. After The Rock, the strongest candidate is Hikuleo, now registered in WWE under the name Tonga. Due to the name Tonga, he's seen as a strong addition to the new Bloodline. The third candidate is Zilla Fatu, whom you might have seen teaming up with Jacob Fatu outside WWE, which could suggest Jacob Fatu might bring Zilla into the new Bloodline. Just as there are two Tongas in the new Bloodline, there could also be Tafatis. Remember, Zilla Fatu is a strong candidate for both teams, so he could join either side. Now, let's discuss the OG Bloodline. For their fifth member, The Rock's potential presence would have a big impact. If The Rock is part of the new Bloodline, then the OG Bloodline would need a big name as well, even if only temporarily. The strongest candidate here might surprise you, Cody Rhodes. There are two main reasons for this. Firstly, if The Rock returns, he's unlikely to limit himself to Roman Reigns. He would target Cody Rhodes as well. So when the OG Bloodline is struggling against the new Bloodline, The Rock's biggest rival, Cody, could step up to help OG Bloodline face The Rock. Secondly, WWE may want to build a large storyline leading to a Roman Reigns versus The Rock match at a major show like WrestleMania. If Cody Rhodes is consistently shown alongside Roman Reigns, it would give The Rock a strong reason to come after Roman at WrestleMania. For this reason, Cody Rhodes could very well be the fifth member of the OG Bloodline if The Rock is on the new Bloodline side. The second strong candidate for OG Bloodline's fifth member is Zilla Fatu, who has chances of joining the new Bloodline, but is more likely to join OG Bloodline. If Cody Rhodes isn't the fifth member, then Zilla Fatu would be the top choice. If Hikuleo becomes the fifth member of new Bloodline, then OG Bloodline's fifth member would likely be Zilla Fatu. The third strong candidate is Lance Anoa'i, who is already in WWE and could become the fifth member of OG Bloodline. Now let's talk about the wise men of both teams. As you know, OG Bloodline's wise man is Paul Heyman. Similarly, new Bloodline could have its own wise man, and no one fits that role better than Rikishi. A while ago, Rikishi even hinted at this possibility. But whether WWE is interested in making this move remains to be seen. So viewers, what do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching and have a great day.